What's going on, everybody? This is Ken Pozek with Keller Williams here in Orlando, Florida. And this is This Week in Orlando, where I talk about 3 things going on here in Orlando in under 3 minutes. Let's get going. Story number 1 today has to do with the Orlando Magic releasing their sports and entertainment district plans. Now, I guess this has been a thing for 10 years in the making. They've been clearing this space and sort of making these plans, trying to figure out all of the different moving pieces for moving the police department and the parking deck and all the different things that were around there. Now they're ready to release and move forward with their plans. And some of the things that they're putting in this spot next to the Amway Arena is going to be a 250 room luxury hotel brand, 300 high-end residential units. What they haven't said is if they're going to be apartments or actually condos for sale. That's something that we'll check out in the future. There's 100,000 square feet of retail space bordering their open air plaza. And so they're going to have outdoor bars and restaurants and different things like that just in this wide open area, which I think is going to be pretty cool based on these renderings. And there's going to be 200,000 square feet of Class A building, which is actually going to house the Orlando Magic's headquarters as well as other things. So the question I have for you is, are you excited about this? Is it sort of just more space downtown to do things? Is it something that you're going to actually enjoy going down there, whether you're a basketball fan or not? Story number 2 today is actually it made me chuckle when I read it, was that down on 192, they're building this big development called Magic Place. It's a Wyndham Resort area. They're going to do timeshares and they're going to sell homes and townhomes that'll be short-term rental zoned. But one of the big things that people were very excited this week, and it was in all of the different publications, was the Magic Place food hall. And the food hall basically is going to be a 30,000 square foot hub of 20 different vendors. And here's the cool part, is that they're not going to allow chain restaurants. And I think that part is really attractive as somebody who lives here. Trains are fantastic, right? I get that we're a tourism hub, and when you come here, you want to eat something that you're familiar with. But when you live here, it'd be cool to get something out of the ordinary. So the food hall concept is that it's going to be more smaller vendors, not as big of a chain. But then the other piece is that it's not like set up as a strip mall. It's going to be, you're basically going back to high school in that it's a food hall with food people all around you, different restaurants, and you're sitting down at tables in community with people from all over the world, which is kind of a cool thing. So my question to you is, would you drive to 192 to eat at something like this that's a little bit out of the ordinary? Is it something that's going to attract you to the area? Let me know. So the third story I have to talk about this week is my favorite sale as usual. And over the past week, I found a doozy. This property was 9331 Tibet Point Circle in Windermere. It was located in Keens Point on Lake Tibet. And honestly, this house was what dreams are made of. It was 7,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths. It was a pool home. It had a movie theater, fireplace, and then located right on Lake Tibet. So just unbelievable views. Make sure you check that out. And as always, if you have any questions about the stories that we've talked about today, any insight, I'd love to hear about it. If you find a cool story that you think we should know about, also let me know. And we'd love to be your real estate team of choice here in Orlando. So make sure you reach out with any of that at ken@pozekgroup.com, and we'll see you next week. Thanks again.